I missed this one on here too.
Classic Conversations with JT and Lowe.
And that's Cup.
We back, man. We still sitting on women being treated based on the way they dress and the hoes that they hang around with. Gonna go over these comments before we get to the next, subject matter. What you got there, dog?
All right, Armani says, walk like a duck, quack like a duck, it's a hoe.
It's a hoe. It's a duck hoe.
Number one said, y'all men whore down as many women as y'all can get. Spare me the outrage. I work at the club. Men eyes in their other lower region rise to attention when a big butt and big breasts come through. But that's not really the conversation, though.
It's not.
You know what I mean?
She's right.
I mean, of course that's right, but that's not the conversation. We know that. I mean, okay. Millennium said, I think the conversation is just around the entertainment industry, which is producing the sexual image. Trick hoe culture is at an all-time high, and even women, men with standards are putting on the costume as the trick hoes. Now you can visually tell who is who. Kiki chimed in saying, hey.
How old is that? How old can we estimate her to be?
Well, that wasn't him right there. That's our Millennium Coalition over there.
That was you.
That's
Armani says it's not about dressing, it's about enabling. Oh, I said that one already. Let's see. Armani said I met one of them cigar hoes at the Waffle House. They wear big hats and church dresses, still selling cat.
Oh,
She said big ass.
shots fired.
Kiki says so dress that way and y'all ready to pay. Let's see here. D-Mac chimed in. He said, have y'all seen the way most college young ladies dress? Interesting.
I haven't.
And these high school girls.
Oh,
I mean,
I stopped going to high school basketball games.
all right, man, I just was at the mall yesterday. It was like, wow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You got to keep your
But you
shades
know, you
on so
gotta
you don't
blame
look
the
like a dirty
parents.
old man.
How I would never let my daughter walk out the house like some of these women let. And I know kids are going change, but you see them leaving out the house or with the parents, and you know how you gonna let your teenage daughter go out with you and the ass hanging out?
Is the mamas hanging out
Because the
too?
mama's ass hanging out. I was just going to say, because mama's ass hanging too.
Check the mama's
It's a
ass.
BBW.
Yeah. Or the mama's ass used to hang out.
She competing with the daughter.
Yeah.
No,
These
it's
days.
not competing. It's teaching.
Okay. Okay.
Woo.
I like that one.
Yeah, my man Vic said we eat with our eyes as men. The first thing we're attracted to is what we see because we're visual creatures.
Just the nature of the beast.
Yeah.
I'm a visual creature too, okay?
Yeah.
I'm very visual.
But now, women, because you guys are approached more than men are approached, somebody that is not really as visually appreciative to you can actually end up being attractive to you because of his personality.
Run that back for me. Somebody who is not visually appreciative to me.
Mm-hmm.
What that mean? He
I
ugly?
mean, not ugly, but he's not the guy
Or
that
he
you
don't
would.
appreciate my beauty.
No, you don't appreciate his,
Oh.
but
Somebody
because of
not
his
attractive.
personality, women are more receptive to that than men are because men usually men usually go at what they want and visually. Usually,
I
we do.
agree. Not always.
I say
I think a
usually.
man
Yeah, that's what I
does
say.
go
Usually,
after what he
we
visually
don't.
He's attracted to.
The only time we'll go at something that we're really not. I ain't gonna say the only time, but usually if we're going at something that we're really not attracted to, it's because it's a one-hitter quitter. I've been there.
You've been drinking a lot.
Yeah, been there. Been there. Got talked about. Boy, you was up on stage
Well,
dancing
I
with that
think-
ugly girl. Boy, you were
But I think the
killing it, boy.
difference, JT, is that men oftentimes are going for the one hitter or just going for the hit in general. You know what I mean? Where for the women they're not necessarily looking for the sex off the top. You know what I mean? But they still going for I think they're still going for the visual. But
Yes.
then after the visual, they'll see what else is there, if there's any substance to it. Where a man, after the visual, you could talk like hee-haw. and they gonna still try to hit. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna matter. While the woman is looking for the conversation, the man he don't really care at that point. You know what I mean?
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, yeah, that's all he hear.
And we know.
Yes, okay.
He said hee-haw.
I mean, look at. I
Right.
mean, think of the song these guys. You guys pretty much telling you in that song. You know what I mean? They can just, and that's what it is.
Right.
And these guys can say something about just going right at it, and the women love that. They love it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna tell you though, we are some. I'm gonna speak for myself. I am a visual creature, okay? Because when I see you, I already know whether or not I'm gonna try to get them draws off of you. However,
It's usually not that hard to do, neither is it.
it's really not that hard to do because y'all easy.
Yeah.
Y'all men are super easy.
Facts.
That's true.
But my thing is that I know if you approach me and I haven't already scoped you, I'm not finna give you none of my energy. I'm sorry. So I am a visual. I'm not finna have no conversation with you unless my homegirl having a conversation with you first, and I'm gonna join the conversation. Be like, hey, boo, how you doing?
After he bought the round of drinks.
Yeah, because if I know you spending your money, I'm like, hey, boo, how you doing? Hey, I'm EB.
Yeah, be nice. That's right. That's
Yeah,
right. Be nice.
hey,
You buying the
so
drink.
that's the only conversation we gonna really have is the general one. But yeah, obviously, I'm gonna look at you and be like, I want the draws.
That's nice, though.
If he ugly, what you
But
mean?
that-
Not every time.
But that must be a great feeling to be
I ain't
able to
gonna
walk
say ugly.
around with, to know that you can look at something and say,
But everybody does that, don't they?
yeah, but we usually, on this side, doesn't mean we gonna get
Nah,
the
yeah,
draw.
because
Oh,
see,
Yeah, 'cause y'all super easy.
y'all woman can go
Women
to quick.
looking
A
at you
woman can go to
washed,
Quick Trip and pick up.
But what you said that we're super easy is the point I was making earlier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A man doesn't matter what you're saying, what the woman is saying. Like you said, blah 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 blah. We gonna hit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, but the woman is going a little bit deeper in it. D-Man says, unbelievable on the college campus, underwear are non-thought.
I mean,
That's amazing.
JT, he said, JT, maybe she can cook. He's talking about the other one you were talking about.
do men? Let me ask you something. Do y'all ever, as men, go without your drawers ever?
no,
Is there ever a time?
no,
No,
Never a time.
no,
no,
Never.
never,
Not even when it's super hot outside.
No.
no.
You saying yes?
I don't. I ain't never.
Okay,
No,
so that's a time.
I ain't never leaving my house without
I
drawers
can't do
on. Period. I'm never leaving my house without drawers on.
That's some LBGTQ shit.
I'm only walking around the house without drawers.
I got a question. Have y'all ever rode a pedal bike?
Yeah,
Of course.
You
With-
rode a pedal bike, right?
Yeah.
You rode it real fast.
yeah, with drawers
You
on.
had your drawers on.
Yes.
Your drawers was in your ass and sweaty as hell once you got
They
that
were in
pedal
there
bike.
though. They was there.
I'm just letting
Yeah,
you know
but it's
those
holding
bike
something in
riders.
place. You don't want that shit to shift.
Yeah,
Some clothes and get like that, and your nuts just cut the
I
circulation.
really think those bike riders out there ain't got no drawers on. Every time I see them bike riders, yeah, they got biking shorts on. It's secure.
Hey, shit,
They
man.
ain't got no drawers
I wear drawers under tights.
It's built in to keep everything in place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh hell yeah.
Not in the swimming pool,
I ain't
I
getting in
don't.
the swimming
I mean,
pool.
you know,
I-
you ain't
That's
gonna
all I don't time.
Not a
But
swimming pool 'cause you got
but a
the-
swimming trunks got to have a little extra
Yeah.
line. Yeah.
Just can't be flopping around and shit. Fuck around, see somebody and shit. You gonna, yeah. You can't just be. Just can't. Shit.
Say what now?
I'm a horny old man. Don't
I'm
get
like-
it twist.
I say what now?
you may not act on it, but he gonna act on it.
Yeah, man. Have you walking around?
She
Men.
said who can?
Yeah,
Yeah,
can't
talking about
be
me.
walking
Talking about
around.
me right there.
Walk around. You know.
kids go around with no drawers.
Yeah, in there. Yeah.
Men say I would agree. Men do go after someone that's physically attractive, but she isn't mentally there or personality. Those looks mean nothing after that.
But we're not
Yeah,
looking for
but
that.
but
Stupid ass.
but afterwards, do you care at that point? Unless you're looking for something. Armani said, "I'm only easy on Thursday and every other day after."
And
Still need a connection to hit that, but Millennium still need a connection to hit that. That's the new. That's the current you. We talking about that wasn't the old you.
Yeah, not in your 20s. You don't need no connection to hit.
It was just destructive.
Yeah.
Listen, in my 20s, I ain't need no connection to hit.
At all.
No. Talking about.
The only connection I got was
all
eye
I needed was a bottle
contact.
of Tanqueray.
Eye contact was enough.
No, I need a bottle of Tanqueray. That's it.
I grew up. Hey, man. No.
You ain't nah.
I grew up when you could look at somebody and end up slow dancing just from looking at them. So yeah, eye contact was connection. That was enough. I ain't need
All
nothing
it
else.
took.
That's all it
I
took.
call
Eye
your name,
contact.
girl came out. You gonna make your way to the
Yeah.
floor. It's like
We gonna connect. To the eye.
Everybody was baby.
Yeah.
Everybody was baby because I probably didn't
Don't
remember her
nobody's
name. Hey, Vic, in regards to the draws
Niggas don't
thing,
wear draws playing flag.
Oh God.
Well, you stupid.
Vic said, Mama said, make sure you got clean draws on too.
That what Mama
Just
said.
in case
now.
you got in an accident.
That what Mama said. Now.
So,
Right.
yeah, got to have a draw.
Clean draws and the same sock. I don't know why the same sock meant something, but
same socks, no mismatch.
no
socks.
mismatched socks. Just in case you got into an accident. That's the worry about it. You get an accident. That's what we worried about, the draws. But they took that joke serious though.
right. You laying on the ground with your leg broke.
Right. Did he have on clean draws?
Right. Look, or you sitting there going, damn it, Mama gonna kill me. My drawers ain't clean. Ah! She gonna beat my ass. Get to the hospital. Hey, man, throw my drawers away.
Don't let my mama see my draws.
Hell no.
Oh man.
Wow. Told you. This conversation's changed quick.
That's
How we get the
crazy.
men and draws.
That's crazy.
How we get there? All right, man, we're going to start this next topic. We're going to take a break in between on it. But it's basically about the young lady and her 14-year-old son that got charged with murder. And I think it was Illinois. Wasn't Chicago.
Chicago.
Was it Chicago? Okay.
Which is in Illinois.
Kalisha Hood. You know, Chicago is like Atlanta.
Shocker, huh?
Chicago is like Atlanta.
If you leave it open, it's like,
Wait
can't
a
help it.
minute.
Chicago ain't nothing
It's
like
its own
Atlanta.
city. Its own city. It's like its own state. It's like
okay.
D.C.
Okay.
Kalisha Hood, who has a valid firearm, owner's ID, and is a concealed carry holder, is facing, this was before, is facing a felony count of murder and another count of contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Her 14-year-old son was facing a felony count of first-degree murder. 32-year-old man entered the restaurant, got in an argument with Kalisha Hood, and Hood allegedly started texting her son from the store, signaling him. He entered the restaurant during the argument. The argument quickly turned physical. The man punched Hood in the head multiple times. I mean, he hit her hard, too. And then Hood's son displayed the firearm and fired shots at the man. He shot him in the back. Man ran out. They ran out after him. He shot him in the back again, died from his injuries. They were charged with first-degree murder. Charges have been dropped, and now she is suing the police department, I think, suing a couple of people
Yes, it
in
is
regards
Chicago,
to the arrest and also being emotionally, messed up emotionally from it.
She
and
better slow
everything.
down.
Yeah.
Hey,
Her
Oh.
son is scot-free, but the things, if you look at the whole tape and everything she said about kill the witnesses and get the witnesses and all that,
Yeah.
that's some bullshit. And we talked about it off camera, but if the guy she chased was a different color, it would have been a different outcome. Because there's no way, and the young man, he's a juvenile, unless he had a ridiculous juvenile record, he was gonna walk anyway. But for a mother to say, I'm cool with the shooting if you just would have came and shot him, but when she says, let's get the witnesses and tried to get the gun from him, and the son took it back, come on now. She should face charges.
Yeah, and she, I mean, charges was dropped today. Right after they was dropped, there was a press conference. She was standing out there with her attorneys, talking about suing. After I saw some more of it, I'm with you in regards to, I mean, the texting of the son and all, and then the chasing him out the store, that type of deal. And then also the comments that she made in regards to the witnesses and all of that type of stuff. I almost think that they succumbed under the pressure of social media to drop the charges. I was surprised at first-degree murder anyway.
Well, those charges can come back. I think they overcharged because they just looked at wham.
There you
But
go.
when the man ran out of a store, he was no longer a threat. If
Right.
anybody else fuck around and you get into somebody and you shoot them and miss, and then you pursue them in a parking lot to their car, that's going to be a murder charge all day long.
All day long.
So you have to deal with it right then. There's so much that went wrong with that. And what people realized when they dropped the charge, they could have dropped them just because they realized those are the wrong charges. Let's wait till the evidence gets over, because there's a rush to charge. They should have held on to it, waited, and made the appropriate charges. The juvenile they could lock him up for murder, but that was an easy show. He's a juvenile. His mama told him to did it. You came in. Your mom was getting beat down. Of course, the child did what he should have did.
Yeah.
Now, everything after that is questionable.
Yeah, I think that they probably gonna come back with some charges for the mama based off of all of the evidence, all of the facts that's came out after that. Everything she said, because I'm just like, my comment when I saw it earlier posted, I was like, don't press your luck.
Right.
You really got, your
Doing too
son
much.
really got off. Like, don't press your luck.
And then when you look at the actual altercation, if it would have been two men, it would have been called mutual combatants. Because she was given verbally as good as she got, then it turned physical. That's what the issue, and that goes into that whole thing about how men and women putting your hat in the ring, but you don't want to be in the ring. And I totally against hitting women. So I think the dude was wrong, like full flat tires. I think his actions caused it, but having relatives in Chi-Town and going there quite a bit, that, you know better than to do shit like that in Chicago. The end result is what you expect with shit like that in Chicago. So
I haven't seen any video that showed how the argument started. Every video I've seen, I've only seen where he was hollering, "Get your food, get your food," and then his third time he said, "Get your food if you say something else."
Oh, my grandma.
and he lived up to
Yeah.
his
they were
word.
going
It
back
was
and
like-
forth in a verbal argument.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A verbal argument. And see, you got to look at it too. Is that premeditated? Were you egging him on to the point he was going to hit you?
'Cause she knew her son was
You knew
coming.
your son was coming in with a gun. There's a lot that's going to play in it. And see, that's what
Exactly.
happens when.
Right, find out that she knew him. That'd be
Exactly.
crazy. You find out that she actually knew him in the past.
Yeah.
That would be.
And he
It's
was
a
with his-
lot for me
Yeah, there's
to
a lot
think
that's
to
going to
look
go into
at.
it, but that's why when the police department and Atlanta does that
It
a
was
lot.
her ex-boyfriend, wasn't it?
Don't say that. You
I
don't
hadn't,
say
I hadn't
You know
heard that yet.
I thought that's what it was. I thut it was her ex-boyfriend. That's what they were arguing.
Yeah, that's and see, I
It was supposed to be
didn't know that
relationship.
to be factual, so I didn't speak on it. But that's what I heard too. It's an ex-boyfriend. He's in there with his girl. She starts jaw jacking.
Oh.
Right.
They
That's
get
that's
into
that's
it.
that's
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 a-
what I-
that's a
that's what-
whole-
that's what I
Yeah.
understood.
Then,
Yeah.
The
yeah,
whole thing
that's what I'm
is,
saying.
If I'm
Yeah, her
female
attorneys.
and I'm arguing with this dude,
I'm like,
and I'm texting my son at the same time. Come on, are you kidding your son in there so he can see something happen? Like, you know, when he said the guy, okay, any woman, if I draw back to hit you now, you can be like, okay, dude, I'm gonna call the police and get you locked up. You're not gonna sit up there egging me on and take a punch in the face.
Nah, I'm not.
Yeah, most women are.
Wow, man.
And it was sad it had to go that way, but a woman to just text her son, because you got to look at it. Chicago, a lot of people stay strapped up.
Yep.
And you're going to invite your son into a situation where he may be killed. I know my mom wouldn't do that, but my mom wouldn't have been arguing either. But the point is that once the child shot the guy, and then you say, okay, let's go, and they pursued the guy outside and killed him, that alone is like,
Can
So
that
did they charge the mom with anything?
They charged
Yeah,
both
murder,
of them.
murder.
both of
They
them
both
first
charged.
I
degree?
know I saw
she
the
would
clip
have been
of
party to
her.
the crime, malice murder.
Okay, because I saw the clip of her greeting him after he got released. So I was like, why
She got
is
out
she
first because he
out?
was in juvenile.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, they was in different.
So
So
juvenile, they signed him out that
so
night.
now first, could the first degree have come because of going after him? Is that
Chasing him.
Yeah,
chasing
that,
him?
that had a lot to play into it. The fact that she texts, the facts, there's a lot that played into it, and a lot of times they overcharge, and I think it was just more of a situation that they overcharged, and they're, okay, let's go ahead and cancel that. We're going to come back with the proper charges.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Listen, man, we gotta take a break. We ain't done
I
with
see
this
what you
one.
laugh about now. We're gonna read that. We come back.
We gonna take a break. We're not done with it. We'll be right back. Classic Conversation with JT and Low. But the day and the us is just got this. The day and us.
Them
Yeah,
and they
yeah. That's what.
and we.
Yeah,
Them.
you know,
That part be confusing me.
very.
Like,
And then
is
folks.
it more than one person
and-
or is it one person?
And then they mad at you because you ask them the question. Oh, my bad. What's up, y'all? Classic Conversations with JT and Low.
That's a call.
We back. Still talking about the young lady and her son killing dude in the restaurant in Chicago, Illinois.
That town.
That's funny.
Chicago is in Illinois. Okay.
It is indeed.
Yeah, that's where it's at. But yeah, she actually, what was it? Saying that she was falsely arrested and maliciously prosecuted, and that she has also suffered emotional distress. That's why she did the lawsuit. But the thing I wanted, what type of effect will this have on the 14-year-old, bruh?
A traumatic.
If you just look at the video that's out there, where imagine you're trying to keep, he already felt bad about it. He didn't want to do it. Your mom takes the gun and you say, no, Mom, don't shoot nobody else. Imagine your mom saying, now you're doubling down on shit. You done killed somebody. Now we going to kill all the witnesses. Come
Right.
on now.
Oh,
That was crazy.
She thought she
I
was in a
just,
movie.
Now, I know that they said that he didn't have a record. I wonder did they say if she had a record?
I haven't heard anything yet, but it's going to come out.
She probably-
I mean, she had a legal gun permit, so she probably didn't have
Right,
much of
good
one if she
point.
did.
Good point, because
Could have been misdemeanor arrest.
she ready to take down the whole restaurant. That
That don't mean she wasn't gangster, but
That-
yeah,
that
that just means
screams-
she wasn't caught.
that
She been
screams
watching
of
too many
something.
mob
There you go.
movies. I
She said she
swear.
saw the cameras and said,
Nah,
let's
she
kill
been
them
taking.
all.
She took a cue from Power.
There you go. Or the Shy, Power or the Shy. She took a cue from
Yeah.
that.
But,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't be surprised if more charges are forthcoming. I think Chicago has a black eye in public opinion throughout the nation. I think they had a rush to judgment. They overcharged. They're going to circle the wagons. That was a juvenile. He didn't have a record. Boom. They know he's going to walk. But the mom, that she's constantly egging on a fight, and the whole time you're texting your son repeatedly, come on in, come on in, come on in. You saw the kid hesitated when he walked in, and then he saw him hitting his mom. He acted. Then everything after that, you're going to look at, okay, was it premeditated? There's going to be an investigation. Because you got to realize we're only seeing one side of this. Wait until that guy's family starts chiming. How are you going to let the person that killed my son walk? I understand the child was young, but his mom pursued him, told the son to pursue him outside of the business. The threat's no longer there. What do they say about stand your ground? You have to have an immediate threat. And that's not even a charge up there. They don't have a stand your ground rule. But anytime you get mutual combatants and one withdraws from the field, anything you do right at that moment is good. But once that person withdraws and says, hey, look, no more, I don't want to fight, that's when her telling her son, I don't know which one, because it didn't show which one actually pursued and did the killing, but she took the gun and his son took it back. So they went out there and killed him. Then they come back in, and his mom said, let's kill all the witnesses. Come on. That's chargeable all day long.
And D-Mac said, one of the best advice my mom gave me was that nigga look better dead than you. In that case, I would have shot dude too. But my mom would have had that thing on her, though. I would have heard about it in the car. Damn. Say, mama don't play on dirty. Millennium said, do y'all think if it was a white man that got shot, they would have dropped the charges?
Nah.
Well, I'm going to say if it was a white woman that did it, they would have dropped the charges because that happened. I don't know if y'all heard about that in Florida.
White woman shot the woman through the door.
They dropped the charges.
Well,
on
they
her.
dropped. They
Heard
didn't.
about
Well, they didn't
that.
drop the charges. They just didn't. They dropped the first degree murder charge. They charged her with voluntary
Oh, they
manslaughter.
recharged her.
They'll charge with manslaughter. They dropped the
Yeah.
murder. They dropped the first degree murder
'Cause
charge.
that's not the story that I got
And
online.
the
but
thing
they can
is-
get that
So she
information.
may not even go to prison for that.
she
junk,
didn't
you know.
she actually say that she purchased the gun because of That was a neighbor, right?
It was a neighbor, yeah.
And I thought, I have to look at this one. I thought that I read that she actually purchased the gun. She told somebody she was going to purchase the gun because of something that's going on with her neighbor or something like that.
Premeditation, right?
And I think that's why the first degree came in. But as you said, it was a white woman. So as Angela said, she's
And
probably
it's
not going to
Florida.
do any time.
It really says when stuff like that goes down, the DA is going to interview all the witnesses, and the person that quantified it and said that it actually did happen, if that person has a record or if that person is not going to be a good witness because they're a felon or these other things, they may not have pursued first-degree murder charges because it's going to be harder if your lead witness is somebody they can slice up. That's
good
why
point.
they may go for a manslaughter, which has a lot less determining factors. With murder one, it's called, as some say, it's malice murder here. When you have to put a forethought in it, meaning you have to plan it out. Maliciousness was there malice involved? To me, shooting somebody in the door, buying a gun and stating that to somebody. But when the dust cleared, if the person said, well, she didn't really say that, or anything hesitated, that's going to change the charges. And the same thing up in Chicago. You know, they rush the charge. I mean, there's, oh, shit, it's a juvenile. Oh, he beat his mom because they probably didn't get all the facts, and they want to pull back. They're going to come back once everything lays out and you got witnesses that said she's going to shoot us all. You see how everybody cleared out of that? Because everybody in Chicago knows. That's going to turn into something ugly.
And that's a good point you just made about why they dropped the charge, because they probably didn't have the video and all that stuff when they first did the shootings. They probably just charged them immediately. That what you're thinking?
Yeah.
And then after they gathered all the evidence.
Just to hold them, they do that all the
Yeah,
time.
they gathered all the evidence. Then they realized, okay.
And because, like you said, because it ran. Because when it first came out, it was saying that shot him in the back twice when they was outside, but actually shot him in the back inside
They said
and
she
shot him
told,
in the back outside.
he was running, and the witnesses said she told him, keep shooting him. Yeah.
Hey, man.
And he did.
If
All the shots were in the back.
if she ain't got well, like you said, she probably doesn't have a record, but I guarantee you if they look at probably somebody that she's rocked with, they got some records because she's learned this behavior somewhere.
Or she been studying
Kiki said,
power.
and his girl was egging him on to do it, and saying, "Oh, my grandma, now you with your grandma."
Right. Right.
Damn, Kiki.
They gonna put him right next to his grandma.
Damn, Kiki.
Grandma like, damn.
Kiki was.
son.
Kiki always lay one down, ain't she?
I ain't expect to see you this soon.
I didn't expect to see you this soon.
What you doing up here? What? Coming up here messing up my groove.
Shit.
Now I got to watch over you up here too.
Hell yeah, your
That's
ass down
funny.
there acting up. What the
That's
hell?
funny.
How you get up here
No,
anyway?
man.
You wasn't supposed to come up here. Let me stop.
Kiki said he will definitely need therapy. She just wanted to kill the new girlfriend. Yeah, see, you heard the same story I heard. It was a girlfriend was in there.
Wow.
D-Mac said, "Would a child need protection from here on out, seeing as he a G in the streets?" It's a good question, man.
I
'Cause
did hear they need to move though because Chicago got they get back quick. Chicago would get they
especially
get back quick.
Yes, they do.
if he was in one of them gangs, you know.
Yeah, the way he was swinging on my grandmama, sound like he might be connected somewhere.
You know, they don't mind killing kids or whatever out there, boy. They brutal.
Yeah, it's a sad story.
It is a sad story.
Ain't no winners here. No
Right.
winners here. So I just hope she dropped that lawsuit though, because that don't make sense. Like, girls, stop playing with us. We know what you did, and they gonna find out.
I agree. We
Money
know.
grab. Trying to get
Like,
that money
like
grab.
MJ said, when she talking about shoot the witnesses, I mean that said it all to me. That was like, I was really surprised. We had this conversation last couple, but I was really surprised that they released her that fast. I never felt like they were gonna charge him. You know what I mean?
That's just a juvenile.
Yeah, but I thought I was really surprised they dropped the charge on the mom. I didn't see that coming.
I bet you her attorneys are sitting back going, man, what the hell we done got ourselves into?
You know them turning ambulance chasers, man. They look for
They
anything,
looking
man.
at deep pockets. They make think Chicago, so here's 100,000 gold.
Yeah, we done did this shit pro bono.
So she gonna get away
They
with
ain't do it pro bono now.
she get away with killing her boyfriend for leaving her and getting some money off of it. Good, great. She really would be a gangster after that.
The BET documentary coming up. BET documentary coming up real
D-Mac said,
soon.
"Did y'all see the video of the guys trying to take the cop's gun in the store in Detroit?" I'm not familiar
I
with it.
hadn't seen that one.
I ain't seen that one.
But some more gun violence here in Atlanta. Road rage.
Was that at the Krispy Kreme and that gas station that they was posting?
Nah, this was actually on the interstate where somebody was tailgating them trying to get around them.
Yeah, they were.
They pulled to the side. Car pulled up next to them. They flashed the gun at them, then started shooting. The driver of the other car that pulled over shot back but ran out of ammo, and there was a baby in the car. And they kept shooting at the car, got riddled with bullets. They ended up arresting the folks. They arrested them and everything. That happened right here in Atlanta. Yeah, the baby didn't get shot, but none of, and the crazy thing is nobody in that car got shot. So the guy, I guess driving and shooting is a little hard to do, but he didn't shoot.
I'm okay, wait.
Need lessons from the 14-year-old.
A road rage incident ends in violence. Ain't nothing that serious on the road for me to start shooting my gun at you.
All right.
I'm finna listen. I'm gonna tell you, I had a real scary incident on the road years ago with my daughter in the car. I was traveling from Georgia back to Virginia, and there was this truck driver who was chasing me up 95 or 85. I can't remember which interstate it was. Either way, it was going north. But it was because I cut him off. And I didn't intend to cut him off. It was just that I was getting in front of him because I needed to pass him. And he got upset. And that man chased me in that semi down the interstate, was just on my ass for maybe a good mile and a half. Then he got over to the next lane, rolled up real fast next to me, and he was on my daughter's side of the vehicle. So he was out his window saying whatever. I said, don't turn your head. I told her, don't turn your head. Don't even look at, don't even give him no attention. So for me, because I knew he was going to keep going, I just got off at the next exit. I just went on and got off the interstate and let him continue to drive on in his anger, because I don't know what you mad at, because I'm traveling, you traveling, we going in the same direction. So I'm not impeding your path. I'm just getting to where I need to go. This man had he was going to get me. And I was like, you know what, God, I hear you. I'm finna get off. I'm finna get off the road right now.
Well, luckily with these people, somebody behind them recorded the whole thing, and that's how they ended up arresting them, because they finally pulled off, called the police, and the person pulled off with them, showed them the video, and that's how they was able to arrest
I'm just trying to figure out who's recording while driving.
them. Right. Yeah.
Right, everybody.
Everybody.
That's the reality.
Always these videos on the interstate, and somebody's always happened to be recording.
Right.
Recording while driving.
I mean,
like, who are these people?
I see something, man. It take me forever to get in my phone. Got to put your finger on it and open it up and everything. These folks,
You know me,
these
I
folks,
just be like, oh,
these
well,
folks
I
be
missed
ready.
I'm like, how are you this on?
Yeah, they
in
riding down the street
traffic?
with phones ready to record.
I think I know what D-Mac talking about now, D-Mac. If you're talking about the same thing, it was a dude trying to take this police officer's gun, and and the police officer kept screaming at him to let go of my gun. He ended up taking the police officer in the police car with him. And the
that's
other police
gangster.
officer, and the other police officer came up and was shooting at the car.
With the other officer
With the
in
other
it?
officer
Dang,
in
that's your
it.
comrade.
You
about
gotta
to
see
take
this
him
jump.
out.
Hey, they kept checking the officer. Are you hit? Are you hit? Are you hit? I'd have been like, dude, you the one who's shooting. Dude was shooting at the car and the dude literally took the cop in the car with him, closed the door and tried to pull off. And the other cop came out there and started shooting at the car. I'm like, dude, you shooting at the car with a dude in the car.
Right in the back.
Right. We need him. Yeah. Nah, that's because he at home playing
That's
what's
funny.
that damn game? Call of Duty. Right. He playing Call of Duty. He know exactly what to do.
It's actually called point show.
He was training.
Point show the show, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was in Virginia. Okay, Big Ray. What's up, boy?
Wow. He shot in the car after him. That's crazy.
Yeah, he shot in the car, man. Couldn't believe it. I was like, that you shooting in the car
shooting
with the
at
officer
another
in the
car.
car. And then tomorrow, you all right? Are you hit? Man, I'd have came up swinging like a mug, man.
I would have got out.
Like, dude, you the one shooting. Yeah, they come closer.
Yeah. We about to fight right now.
So the hood side kicked in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Keep
was
playing.
crazy, man.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think the kid gonna get some. I hope they get the kids some therapy, man.
Got to.
You know what I mean? 14 years old, you know. And,
if not,
Yeah.
we'll hear
Yeah,
about
you
it.
take a life like that.
yeah, man.
That's an
yeah,
experience.
yeah, that's pretty
You think
serious.
that's what black people do, right? Man, I think we done changed in 2020 something. After COVID, we all going to therapy. I ain't going to church for that. I done had too many brainwashes in church.
She said too many brainwashes.
They don't even really care about your ass in church. Nope. They were like, you gave your tithes today. You gave your offerings on Sunday. Okay, we can't even talk to you right now. Right.
He said, you know how much eggs cost?
Right.
Eggs at that. Bread too.
No, let's talk about these eggs. There's some fake eggs out there. Y'all got to be careful about these eggs, too, because they making eggs in the lab.
Hey,
That's
I saw
not
somebody say
normal.
something about making lab-created meat and stuff
Yeah,
like
they
that.
doing that, too. And Bill Gates is actually genetically modifying our fruits and vegetables
Yep.
because he bored.
Yep.
That's it. Because he bored. And that's facts.
Yep.
They've been doing that for years, though, with the vegetables. Yeah, that's been
Nah.
going on for years.
Well,
Maybe the information is new,
Time to
and
talk.
we are hip to it now.
I'm probably
She said, don't get caught up in
I
another
probably
conversation.
done got some of that.
But yeah, that isn't. It's
Yeah, 'cause I
things
be-
are being made in the
Producer
lab and
spoken.
being sold in the supermarket as meat,
Scary, ain't it?
and
And you
it's
can't tell the
scary
difference. How you gonna tell the difference?
when you cook it up. Because here's the thing: I seen a video of somebody actually cooking up one of them eggs, and it came out plastic. He said, "Look at this, it's plastic. I can't even eat this."
Really?
That's why they want to get rid of TikTok. Right there.
Exactly, it's too much
Call them out.
information. Right.
Y'all gonna have me looking up this meat stuff. My producer's looking at me the wrong way.
She done said-
We're gonna let Ask a Cop stay on the bad list today. So all right, y'all, we're going to go to the top 5, but for editing purposes, we have to take a moment of silence so that they can edit this thing the right way because we're not taking a break. On me, everybody. Top 5, Angelo. What's up, bro?
Yeah, man. Top 5. So I had like 2 in my head, right? This is what I'm gonna go with tonight. Because it was a marathon this past weekend. Shoot, maybe the last 2 weekends. So give me your top 5. JT, you better not mess this up. Your top 5 Tyler Perry movies and or shows.
Oh.
I'm embarrassed.
Top 5 movies and or shows. Come on, man. Got 1,000 of them.
Yeah, for real. And they come on every day. Every
They said,
day.
no, sir. No, sir.
Yeah, every
Pull your
day.
Google
man.
out.
They come on all the time. I like the shows better than the movies. I look at all the
That's why I went with the show, too, so
Yeah.
you get caught up in
Look
the
at all
movies.
All
the
right,
shows.
top 5. What is it? Then?
She said she read about lab-created
You got
chickens. Yep.
You got yours. We probably all got the same top 5.
Yeah, we run into that a lot on this show, and we end up flipping it up.
She said all
You
of them.
I'm sure I have another extra one to go through. The movies I probably
Dwayne, you ready,
look up.
man? You to go first. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay. Diary of a Black Woman.
Nah, he cheating.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yo, he over there
Black
cheating.
Did you
Black
see it?
He Googled it. He Googling it.
You
He
said,
ain't
did he see it?
He
Hey, you
ain't
know what I'm
see
saying,
it.
huh?
Medea's Family Reunion.
Wow. He Googling, y'all.
Why to Watch.
What?
Who?
What is that? What is
What?
that? See, I told
Why
you.
to
Googling.
watch?
He ain't never seen that. He don't know what he talking about.
You done read the
I'ma
wrong
call
thing.
you out.
You done read.
Because you don't know what a Tyler, what is that?
You done
Come
read the
on,
wrong
stop
thing.
playing.
I like his sitcoms. The one with the
House of
no,
Pain.
not House of Pain. The one with the ditzy rich daughter, and the son married her, and they got the one son that's actual comedian, and the parents. Was
Got me on that one.
Not the Clamp. Not the Carmichael. Carmichael. That's my favorite. I watched.
Is that a top?
That's not
is
a-
that Tyler Perry production? No, that's not it. That's not a Tyler Perry. No, see, you giving, no,
That's not in the movie.
you failed.
But wait.
failed.
Hold up. Before we go to Dwayne, why to watch? What was that?
What was
Just
that?
pull that back up and tell us what that really was.
Yo,
Why to watch? What the?
he
What?
made something up.
What you trying to say? How to wild?
I That was a Wikipedia insert. Like somebody just made that.
That was an insert. He ran with it.
What the hell? No, sir.
Oh man.
Ooh, boy, yeah, you got
Listen,
me
I
that
think
one.
we just gonna name some stuff that Tyler Perry created because I'm gonna
Okay.
give you top 5 anything.
Nah,
I've ever
I
known
got
Tyler
a
Perry.
top
That's my
5 Tyler
favorites.
Tyler
That's the
Perry
Family
because
That Praise,
That's a
Diary
good
of a
one.
Mad Black Woman, Meet the Browns. I guess I could put in House of Pains because that's one of his sitcoms. And no, I ain't got it. Although I've seen a lot though, I just ain't got it right now.
yeah.
I know. The thing is, I don't know the name of the movies. I know them.
Now he had a lot of. He did the plays first. Now
Yeah.
I was
And he
a fan
changed
of
them
the
into
plays,
movies,
and
which
then
was
he
crazy.
Made them all movies,
Yeah.
but no.
Nah, I definitely went to a couple plays.
Boy, he
at
made
the
me
Fox.
laugh today.
So I'll go with Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
I can't write this pen. Ain't.
Why Did I Get Married?
Oh yeah,
Medea's
that'd be my number. Right here.
Fan Reunion. What's the funniest one? That's Byron is the Fan Reunion. That junk was too funny.
Yeah, that came on the weekend too.
Yeah.
Byron.
It was crazy. Number 4, Daddy's Girls.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
That was a good one.
That's in my top 5.
And-
I forgot about that one.
I don't know if that's. I think it is, but I don't know. Acrimony is that Tyler Perry too?
That's
With
him
Tyler
too.
That's Tyler Perry.
Acrimony.
Yeah, boy. Yeah. That was it. That's number 1.
Maybe that's what MJ meant.
Yeah, acrimony.
No, that was for real. That was. I saw it. It was excellent.
Why to watch?
Why the watch?
You know what? I just recognized what he was doing. You know, when you're looking up that stuff, it'll tell you why to watch it. He said, why to watch? Oh my God. You wouldn't pull it up.
Well, y'all said damn, man. I look it up. I just looked out there and said.
I just got it.
Oh, this guy.
Wait. It was ways to watch. He misread it. It says ways to watch.
Hey man.
Oh, says why to watch.
Hey man.
Thank you for confirming the Google.
Hey
search on
man,
Tyler
that's
Perry
copying
top
off
5.
somebody's paper in class. Boy, you wrote everything in his name.
That man was
Because I all
Googling it.
listed out just in the same writing format. Diary of a Mad Black Woman. I said, why to watch?
I told you.
That'd be
Hey,
cool.
hear
You
me.
gotta read it.
That's why he said. That just said why to watch.
Oh boy.
That's funny.
You did your 5. You had one more.
I
You
like
did
his
5.
plays
I
better.
think that was
I think
fine.
it's
That was
much
Acrimony was
better.
last one?
Acrimony was my last one.
Alright.
Yeah.
What you got, Millennium?
I just like to note I'm not really a Tyler Perry fan. So my 5 is Daddy's Girls, A Family That Prays. I like the movies he's in, but he's not Medea, so I think the
Exactly.
movie's
That's how I like
Deeds, or maybe it's Good Deeds.
Good deeds.
Good deed, yeah, good
That's the
deed.
one.
That's the
That
one.
was-
Like, it's a
Yeah,
really
that was
good
excellent.
one.
Yeah.
I like the
Really good.
one Alex Cross. I don't know if y'all ever seen that one.
But did he act? Was that him or was he just in it?
He was just in it.
No, he was just in it. He
that's
wasn't
like,
a star.
yeah.
What you talking about? Good Deeds or Alex Cross?
Alex
No,
Cross.
Cross.
No, he was the main character.
He's the main
He was
character.
He was his main character. It wasn't his.
Wasn't his
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah.
I like some of the stuff he's in. Like movies when it's not him because he rushes
I think
stuff.
he's a good actor.
Yeah,
I
he
just
got
don't like
caught.
Yeah, he did a good
I don't
job
like
in
Madea.
Alex Cross.
And I guess the last one would be Don't Look Up. I just thought he was funny in that because he was like the news anchor in that one.
What's that?
And honorable mention would be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Who's in that? Who's in that?
I watch what he's in. Now, if he producing it and directing it, I know I'm gonna slide on that.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
I ain't seen that one, so I don't know about that one.
So you did your 5?
I did.
Okay. I know you stuck on 4. I didn't know if you get the 5th one.
Yeah, so it would be Good Deeds.
Good Deeds be your 5th one. All
Because
right.
I was trying to remember what that one was with Tandy Newton, and I couldn't remember it.
Copy that. What you got, Teasy?
Got House of Pain. The Oval. He turned me on to that one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you, Angelo told me about The Oval, and I hadn't watched it. And when I tell you, it's the only show that I really binged watched.
I couldn't watch it.
I mean, I watched it. The crazy
It's
thing
too
is,
old.
the last season had like 20 episodes.
Right.
And
They
I don't know
broke it in
how
half.
I'm gonna look at that one. It's got like 20 episodes for the last season. I was like, who does
Yeah,
How can you
well, they broke-
watch
they
that
broke- they-
show?
who does
They
20
broke
episodes?
it in half. Let's say they broke it in half.
Okay.
Well,
I said, who
That's
does?
a good show. That's an excellent
Yeah.
show.
I said House
How
of
about
Pain, Medea's Family Reunion, Acrimony, and top one for me is Sisters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't like Sisters or The Oval.
Oh, the Oval's really good. Sisters is also good.
I don't like either one of them.
Now, I've been trying to find out, but the one with Eva, what's her name? Eva Moss.
All the queens.
Oh, Queen's,
Hey, man.
Queen's Court?
I promise
All
you,
the Queens men.
I'm looking
Something.
at it because again,
All the queens men.
All the
I'm
Queens
hoping to get a
men.
call, and I want to be up to date on it, so that when I go in, I can start talking about stuff, and they can say, "Hey, you know what? You know all this, won't you? You know, don't you come on, look at this one. You can be this because you seem to know it." That's what I'm hoping. So that's why I really watch him. I understand his production method, so I know it rolls through.
Have you been on the Tyler Perry production set?
I have.
I have too.
And he feeds you well.
Oh, he
I mean,
quick.
he feeds you well, but boy, but the thing, because at one time I used to think that the actors were horrible, but then when I see these actors on other shows, I say they're not horrible. It's just that they're rushing through stuff so much,
Rushing it
and
so-
they're
yes.
cutting things so that when they cut and come back, when we see it, it's a gap there because they had to actually cut it and come back to it. So, Tyler, I'm waiting, boy.
Yeah.
All right, number
Waiting
1
on it.
got Madea Goes to Jail.
Oh yeah, that was good too.
Why to watch?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get through this.
Why to watch?
No, he was in jail. I saw that. I saw that when he was in jail. It was hilarious.
Oh boy.
Bodyguard wasn't Tyler Perry.
Medea's Halloween,
Yeah.
Daddy's Little Girls, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, and I Can Do Bad All by Myself.
That was him.
I can do
That was him,
a
too.
good one.
Oh, see, I didn't know.
Yeah, his movies are totally different, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I'd have known, yeah, I don't.
I can do bad was a play too. So
Glenn got Madea Goes to Jail, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, All the Queen's Men, Meet the Browns, and Alex Cross, Good Deeds.
Alex Cross.
He was in Alex
that's what he
Cross.
was in.
He was in that one. Yeah, he was.
My
Alex
mom
Cross.
got Ruthless, Medea's Family Reunion, Sisters, House of Pain, and Meet the Browns. Honorable mention, Madea Goes to Jail.
I like Meet the Browns too. That's just funny. Brown is funny, man.
My aunt got House of Pain, Meet the Browns, The Family That Prays, Medea's Family Reunion, Why'd I Get Married, 1 and 2, Acrimony, Good Deeds. That's about 7.
That was 7.
All right. I got the Have and Have-Nots.
Oh,
I don't like that one. Either.
Oh man, that's a classic.
I don't like it. I don't think I like none of his
That's one
TV
of his
shows.
first ones,
honestly.
And the Have and Have-Nots, yeah, it was. Have and Have-Nots. Now, the first few episodes was hard to get through.
yeah.
because the acting was really bad.
Yeah.
Got a whole lot.
But after that, it got a whole lot better. Yeah, too many of them other scenes. But other than that,
Oh yeah,
I
they
think
did
my
have a lot
issue
of
with
those.
Tyler Perry is his use of Fort McPherson as a set. Because I look at it and I be like, this shit is old.
All the houses look alike.
Yeah.
None of them have
It's
garages.
an army base set.
None of them have garages.
I hate it. I'm just like, sir, you could have did something with this land.
If anybody knows
She
him,
said
I
so
want
you
to
can
fish that
count.
lake that was there for years and nobody's fished it since he bought it. So I would love to be able to fish that lake.
The what? Say
Fisher Lake, he's got a lake on the
McPherson
base.
has a lake.
Yeah, oh my God, yes they do.
Well, he need to give us access, but that
Oh, you
set
fish?
is horrible. I want to learn how to fish, but that set is horrible. I'm like, I see it. I see the military in every scene, and I hate it. I hate
she
it.
said I hate it.
I hate it.
Were you military?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
yeah.
That's what I figured why you said that. All right, I got what I say. Have and have nots. The Oval, Sisters, Meet the Browns, and the very first play that he did, because I was actually at the very first play right here in Atlanta when he came out and
Fox.
he was
What's
at the
that?
Fox and he was shooting
Diary?
he was shooting a gun. Yeah,
Was it Diary?
it was Diary,
Okay.
and
His
he
plays
was
were
shooting a
just a
gun.
lot better.
That was the first time Medea was
Energy.
introduced to the world, and we were blown away, man. It was like, man, this is crazy. He came out the back shooting the gun, pow, pow, pow. Didn't nobody know what's going on. Everybody started looking like, what in the world?
Almost got
jump.
dropped.
Yeah, that jump was really cool.
Yeah, but he had energy in all his plays, but I just can't get into the movies.
Yeah. But anyway, good top five.
Have and have nots. Boy, I forgot about that one.
And the best one of all, wait, what was it called again?
Why to watch?
Ways to
Dude.
watch.
Way to
It's
watch.
Ways
Why to
to
watch?
Listen, y'all,
The
Why to
be-
watch?
the
I
best,
normally do mine off the top of my head. Y'all should read it off
Tyler
and read
Perry
it off.
movie of all time.
Why to watch? Why to watch?
Yeah, ain't none of us seen
The
it, but it's
hit, the hit show.
Why to watch?
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
glad
why to
y'all
watch?
pick up and answer some questions. I said, yeah,
Yep,
man.
that's right. Number one. Wasn't that jump was fascinating? We were all at the same place. She just said, "Yep, me and my mom." Yeah, that jump was awesome.
Why to watch?
First
That's
Medea
why I
play.
wouldn't take my mom.
That was,
Yeah.
I was like, what? And I was sitting there thinking, like, what could he have saw that set? Then it hit me. Why to watch this show?
Yeah, got to right.
Give you reasons to watch it.
Don't let that make clear.
So look, the lesson there is when Googling, take your time.
I don't Google, I just listen to y'all. Damn.
Why to
The
watch?
show's still going on.
Why to watch? He said it fast too. Why to watch?
With
He
confidence.
said it with
And
confidence.
with confidence.
It was so much confidence.
No, because I'm reading the shit, because he said read it, and it's in the same writing, and it goes in sequence. So it said,
Stop trying to justify that, MJ. It happens.
Look, and none of us could let that one go. Everybody was like, wait, what? Woo, yeah, that was a good one. That
Did
Yeah.
Chat GPT tell you that was the name of it? That's it. Hey, Chat GPT, give me the top 5 Tyler Perry movies.
y'all got me in tears. I'm actually crying.
Oh boy.
That was a good one.
Bro, what the hell?
That was a good one.
Why to watch?
EB,
What's up?
man, let folks know how to follow you and what you got coming up. What's going
You
down?
can follow me on Instagram on I'm_EB Dupree, and on Facebook if you want to. I ain't gonna accept it on EB Dupree. So yeah, follow me there, and on TikTok, because you was talking about my TikTok earlier. I need more followers on TikTok. Honestly, I have the most followers on TikTok. I don't know what I'm doing on TikTok, but apparently they like me over there. So yes, follow me at EB Dupree on TikTok as well.
That's what's
Thank y'all
up.
for
That's what's
having me,
up.
though.
No doubt. Anytime,
Georgia.
man.
I really enjoyed this. Why to watch? I gotta talk about myself. I gotta talk about y'all. I gotta talk about a whole bunch of stuff that's.
Why to watch?
I stay at home all day without talking to anybody.
That's why you so good on TikTok.
Man, yes, 'cause I be wanting to talk to people. Like, y'all talk to me back. Talk to me nice, please. Please talk to me back.
Why to watch your TikTok?
That's gonna be my next one. I'm gonna put that on there. Why to watch?
Yeah, y'all got jokes.
We all finna get arrested.
What's your tag number? Joe.
Oh man, I seriously have tears
All right.
coming down.
This
Come
was
on,
fun.
man.
I appreciate it.
Oh, Ascot, what you got, dog? What?
I don't want to say that now. Yeah, main thing is you look at the gun violence, see all that road rage incident. Due to the heightened tensions from 2 years ago, a lot of people went out and bought guns. Guns aren't for everybody. If you're one of those individuals that bought a gun because everybody else did, and you can't even find it now, locate your gun, turn it in, sell it, do something with it. Guns left alone, unattended, unworked with, you don't shoot, only end up in the hands of kids or criminals that break in your house. So if you're not actively involved with your gun and you just let it sit there, work with it so if you do have to deploy it, you're able to. And if you haven't worked it out in your heart, if you can shoot somebody, don't have a gun. That's all I got.
Sounds good, brother. Number one, said make sure I shout out my grandmother, Helen Braceville, 99 years old today.
Oh, dope.
Happy
birthday.
happy heavenly birthday. Anyway, I don't have a whole lot.
Wait, how old is she today? Can you say her age?
No, she would be 99.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow, okay.
But yeah, man, good show tonight. Appreciate you coming. That was very good commentary all night long. Everybody just keep doing the right thing, man. You know, we made some good points last week. I got a lot of comments on, especially about the sharing information. Tease, you got a whole lot on that, you know, so I hope folks take that seriously. You know what I mean? Like I was telling them last week, man, if JT if half his followers just doggone subscribe, man, we'd already be where we need to be at.
Blue checks.
You know what I mean? So, you know, we just want everybody to support, man. Just continue to share, like, subscribe our podcast. We appreciate everybody doing so. And let's keep pushing. What you got, TZ?
Not much, man. I'm still honestly reveling in the afterglow of God Guys, man. We getting so many reviews for that play. Had no idea some of the people that was in the audience, they're putting these reviews out, and these reviews are going in magazines, things of that nature. Pittsburgh has, like I said, it has been, you know, certified. We are going. They're just working on the dates. We know it's going to be in October. Looking forward to it. Getting on up there, who knows? Might get up there and catch me a game.
How about that?
October, though, it might be a little too cold for me.
October's straight.
Good?
Yeah,
Okay.
October's straight.
All right,
Anything
so,
after
yeah.
October, don't do it.
Yeah. So yeah, we're doing that in October. Nothing else really working on right now. Got too many trips planned right now, so I still can't believe I'm actually going all the way to London to see the Falcons play. That is still
That's dope.
blowing
That
me
is.
away. Yeah,
True fan.
yeah. No, that's the thing. It's
Oh,
just
you're
I
not a
want.
fan?
I mean, I'm a fan after mine, but yeah. I mean, it's London though, you know, and I get to go over there with some other people that I know. So, you know, of course, I'm gonna go over there and check out the Leaf game in London, see what's happening, you know, that type of deal. But yeah, other than that, man, that's it. We'll be back next week. Yeah, that's gonna do it, man. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo,
That's a cop.
and we out. You dig?
Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way to rap. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo.
Absolutely.
JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. It's classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is going. Classic conversations with JT and Low.